Redwood Creek was a small mountain town in Oregon, a place that always seemed wrapped in fog, where the wind whistled endlessly through the tall pine forests. It was the kind of quiet that felt ancient, the kind that made people speak softly without realizing it. Nathan Jacobs, 26 years old, had moved there to escape the damage of old heartbreaks and rebuild his life through woodworking, hoping that carving something with his own hands would help him carve out a new beginning for himself. One rainy night, while the sound of raindrops hit the tin roof of his cabin, Nathan received a message from an unfamiliar account named Luna R. The profile picture was nothing but a mist-covered creek, blurred like a half-remembered dream. Luna was brief in her words, always speaking just enough, never too much. She only appeared online between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., as if she existed only in the hours when the world slept. Whenever they voice-called, Nathan always heard the sound of running water behind her, soft, steady, and impossibly close, though she insisted she was at the town library, working late in a quiet corner. One night, while the fog outside thickened like smoke, Luna told Nathan that if he ever had trouble sleeping, he should go to the creek behind his cabin. Nathan hesitated. He had never told her exactly where he lived, but she only replied, "I guessed." Something about her tone made him feel she wasn't lying, yet something else told him she wasn't telling the whole truth either. A week later, Luna sent a set of coordinates and told him she wanted to meet in person. Nathan, driven by curiosity and a strange sense of connection, followed them into a patch of dense fog. At the edge of the creek, he saw a long-haired girl standing quietly, her back to him. But when he called her name, her figure dissolved into the surrounding mist as if her body were made of smoke. All that remained were a set of wet footprints on the rocks, footprints that quickly faded as if the ground was swallowing them. His phone buzzed with a message from Luna. "I'm sorry. I can't appear the right way yet." The following morning, troubled and confused, Nathan went to the town library to ask about her. The elderly librarian, who had been there for decades, insisted that no one named Luna worked there, nor had anyone by that name been recently hired. When Nathan asked around town, he learned something far darker. 7 years earlier, a young woman named Luna Rivers had gone missing near the very creek behind his home. Only her jacket and shoes had been found. Her body had never been recovered. That night, during a violent storm that rattled Nathan's windows and shook the trees, Luna texted him repeatedly, each message more frantic than the last. "Come to the creek. Please. I'm trapped. I can't leave." Nathan ran through the storm and reached the swollen creek, the water roaring louder than thunder. There, in the middle of the rushing current, he saw her again, a pale figure in a white dress. When she turned her face toward him, she looked both beautiful and heartbreakingly fragile. Water passed through her as if she lacked weight, as if she were made of light and memory rather than flesh. Her voice trembled as she told him she couldn't leave the place where she had died. She had been wandering for years, unable to cross over because no one had ever found her body. She didn't want revenge or pity. She only wanted to be remembered, to be brought back to her family, to not vanish completely from the world. Then she stepped backward, and her form dissolved into the rain, as if the storm itself had swallowed her. In the days that followed, Nathan searched tirelessly along the creek. He climbed over slippery rocks, waded through freezing water, and combed through tangled logs. Finally, in a narrow section of the creek where a fallen tree had blocked the current, he discovered a set of human remains trapped beneath stones, along with a necklace engraved with the initials L.R. When the police examined the scene, they confirmed the remains belonged to Luna Rivers. Her family returned to Redwood Creek for the first time in years to hold a memorial ceremony, their tears mixing with the falling leaves. That night, after everyone had gone home and silence settled over the water, Luna appeared to Nathan one final time. She looked calm, glowing, almost peaceful, her edges no longer flickering like before. She thanked him, saying he had given her back a place in the world, that he had freed her from years of solitude. She told him not to be sad, that she could finally rest. She raised her hand as if wanting to touch his cheek, though her fingers passed through the air like drifting light. Then her body slowly dissolved into countless tiny sparks that floated along the surface of the water before fading completely. After that night, Nathan never received another message from her. But whenever he walked near the creek and the wind moved through the trees,
he always heard the faintest whisper, soft as breath, "I hear you." There was no fear left inside him, only a quiet warmth and the bittersweet memory of the silent girl of Redwood Creek, the girl who had reached out to him from beyond the fog.